Ian, let's get our crowns on. I don't have it. Do you have a crown? Do you have a crown with you? No?
No, sadly not. Not to hand.
Someone from Scotland put the crown on right away, I thought. Guess not. It's time to be marketing king for a day. We use a lot of marketing tools and channels on our day-to-day work at our agency, many of which we've talked about on the podcast. We regularly talk about the tools that we use. While most of these tools provide a lot of value and make our lives easier, it's very rare that we find something that's just absolutely perfect. There tends to be small flaws in everything that we use, which is normal, which is fine. If you were marketing king for the day, what is one change or addition you would make to a marketing tool or channel that you use regularly? What are you thinking if you were marketing king Ian? Ian of Scotland.
I think mine would have to be regarding Facebook Business Suite and Facebook Business Manager. For a number of years now, Facebook has been moving away from Business Manager and towards Business Suite, and it feels like that has kind of either gone as far as it's going to go or just stalled. There are two sort of separate segments or iterations of it running at the same time, and I would love to just wave a magic wand over that and have it all just nice and streamlined so everything's all in one place. I think that Facebook has been working towards making it easier to use for individual businesses, people who have small businesses and want to do advertising or such like on their Facebook profiles and Instagram. But for those of us in marketing agencies and things like that, when you're managing multiple accounts, having to switch back between Business Suite and Business Manager and not remembering where things are or finding it hard to discover these things yet again, even though you looked it up 2 or 3 days ago. I would love to see that just more streamlined.
My kids the other day said, "Dad, I've never seen you cry." I said, "Well, you haven't seen me try to navigate Meta Business Suite before, because I cry on a daily basis because of that." And to your point, Ian, I don't know if a magic wand would fix that. It's a magic bulldozer as far as I'm concerned.
Indeed, yeah.
It's one of the things that we get asked about so frequently to troubleshoot.
Yes.
Is the idea of untangling a mess, a meta mess on somebody's page isn't attached to a certain business manager because an agency started it 5 years ago and you can't find that person and they can't do this because of this. News for you, Ian, newsflash. We have another one of those. I have it written down in my notebook. We'll talk about that next week. We got another one. Yep. But it's just such a tangled mess. And it was like, as Facebook started adding more things, they didn't properly merge or get rid of the old thing. It's like they were just stacking things on top of one another like a meta lasagna that now you got to dig through all the layers to figure things out. I 100% agree with that. If somebody could truly just solve it and make it easy to add things in and to move things around and to change owners and you know, there would need to be checks and balances in place. I get that, but it's such a mess. It's just such a mess. Mine is kind of going off of something we talked about. We talked last week and the week before about YouTube's test and compare that's now rolled out, where you can test multiple versions of thumbnails. It'll run through different versions of thumbnails to see which one works the best. I really wish YouTube, and hopefully they do, extends this into test and compare for titles, descriptions, etc. Like, you've got the thumbnails figured out now. It'd be really cool if titles and descriptions were next on the list. I know there's third-party tools that will do that you have to pay for, but I'm hoping, and I can only imagine, that that's probably on YouTube's radar, because if you think about it, the more tools like that they provide people like us and businesses and creators, the better off we can help to figure out where our videos should fall in terms of the algorithm. The better the videos appear for people, the easier it is for people to find, the more advertising revenue YouTube can then make, because of, you know, somebody's really getting what they want. They're finding the video that best matches whatever it is that they're looking for. So for me, if I was king for a day, I would be waving my magic wand over top of YouTube headquarters and saying, "Hey, fantastic with test and compare for thumbnails. Let's keep moving that test and compare along down the line and add other things in there." I think that would be really, really cool and really useful. not just to help your videos show up better and hopefully get more views, but there's a lot to learn there about what people are searching for, etc. So that doesn't require the magic bulldozer.
No.
That just requires like a magic carpenter to just fix a few things around the edge. Yours is just like magic.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think based on current trajectories, you're going to get your wish sooner than I get mine.
Yes. I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I would 100% take mine over yours right now. I could see mine this time next year. I could see yours not this time next year. Yeah. Before we turn 50.
I don't know.
Okay. If you read some of the comments on our YouTube videos, people think we're already 60s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People also say we look the same. I don't know where you get that from.
No, I don't know either.
Yeah, strange.